good, even though you are aware of those big four. So you definitely, I think there is a big market for your kind of startups. I would consider MyDealMatters as a kind of a startup in this, and you will have, because many of those, the big four, they touches all in multi-millions or in billions. So I think below that, there is nobody else much touching the smaller ones. So, smaller, I would say after the pandemic, a lot of businesses trying to sell and a lot of people wanted to buy in at a better thing. I think there is a lot of, market to your thing. It's a kind of an untapped market, something below that, for small SMEs, for mergers and acquisition. So I would say, I think it's a very, very interesting concept. And for the next 5 years, a lot of this because the pandemic, then the recession, economic down. So a lot of people trying to sell at the same time, they don't know how to go about it. They have money, but at the same time, so they need people like you. So generally, as you've seen in the Singapore market for so long, what is the main challenge a person who's buying a business he faces? So in like any other country, it's the same, or here it's different. So what are the challenges? Because you must have seen a lot of people, you must have met people who want to buy a business. So what are the main challenges a potential buyer face in buying a business in Singapore?
I think the main problem that a buyer will probably be facing, of course, the burning question is this company worth to buy? All right. Is the seller doing any hanky-panky stuff behind the back? And how do I go and discover, all this mistake over here? Of course, if you talk to any accountants, any auditors, or any professionals that are dealing with M&A, they could possibly be doing a due diligence exercise for you. All right. But before coming to that, we must remember in a very traditional M&A deal, there could easily be three parties: the buyer, the agent, as well as the seller. Now, all the three parties have different objectives, and definitely they will want the objective is more for their own personal gains. Now, if you are a buyer appointing an agent to help you to go and find a company to buy, you really probably going to tell the agent or what is the expectation, what is the requirement. But think again, how are you rewarding the agent? So is the agent acting on your best interest or his own best interest? Similarly for the seller, if you say I'm deciding to sell my companies for at least 3 million, because I think that it worth that way, it worth that much, but if the agent managed to help you to find a buyer, but maybe is able to help you to sell with this company at probably about 1.5 million or 2 million, he will probably go ahead and do that, because at least he get the cash flow in, at least he get his commission. But is it at your best interest? So by having this MDM platform itself, you eliminate the need of an agent in this case. Because why? Because only directors or shareholders of the company can register as the seller in our MDM platform. No agents can be registered on behalf of the shareholder or the directors in this case, because this is to ensure that the quality is there. So that also suggests the name of the company, MyDealMatters, because okay. I think what it matters most is your deal, not the agent's deal.
Yeah. So, nice. The name also is very catchy. I wanted to ask in the initial thing itself, why the name, but the name itself straight to the point, so that itself a good, very, very option. So,